just managed Steve, and today I don't have any more hair on my head. Because majority of it was going anyways. Sick of looking at it. I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to shave it, well, clip it off, and see how it works. And now, I know there's been some comments that I look like, I've had Sheamus comments before. So if you guys know wrestling, I feel more like a Schnitsky now. Anyways, I was thinking about doing a Zilla one, but it's been a hot minute since I talked to you guys, just as a one-on-one on these action figure newses, and with everything going on, just seemed, I don't know, I just don't want to do the voice. Even though it's not that different of a voice, but still. But anyways, for action figure news, X-Plus has up for pre-order the Large Monster Series 30 centimeter, my bad, of the 1993 Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, where there's a standard version and the Rick. Rick is sparkly. I will say the regular one still kind of looks like it's got a bit of a green hue to it. It's a little strange. I'm actually going to scoot over so you guys can see the picture better. And this beautiful mug right here. Looks sweet. I'm probably not going to grab it because I don't have Fire Rodan Mechagodzilla anyways. Granted, even though it's my favorite Mechagodzilla, so I really should. But then again, I have a lot of versions of that Mechagodzilla already in my collection. Plus the Trendmaster almost works like one, so I haven't really felt like I needed it. Oh, but it is sweet. The Rick is a weird choice. Like, the Rick is like scene-specific weird choice. Kind of like it though, to be fair. Because it's something different. It's not a light-up effect. It still works with the film, so it's cool. Plus, if you don't have a Fire Rodan, it kind of gives you a reason why not to. Then there's also the Defo Real 1974 Godzilla. Almost said 3 as well. From Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, but Showa version, or Godzilla vs. the Cosmic Monster, which I still don't understand what the heck's going on with this pose, where he's like... It's strange. I guess the thing I like about it is that it's different. It's not just Godzilla standing there, possibly roaring. Like, he looks kind of confused, bewildered, if you will. The Rick comes with the aliens from the black hole, which is kind of cool. This would be one if I was going to pick it up. I probably would swing more towards the Rick just because I want that little extra thing. It's just like, they don't make that kind. They don't make figures of them, so it's kind of interesting. But I think it's a pass for me. Then finally for Godzilla, we got some more confirmed bootlegs that are actually available for sale. With the SH MonsterArts 2019 Mothra and Rodan 2-pack. Is currently available. Like, you can find them on eBay. About $30. So do be warned, if you guys are interested in picking up a legit one, make sure... I usually recommend either ordering from Japan or China, or Japan or stateside. If you guys want to try to avoid reproductions as much as possible, ordering from China, especially when you're like, man, $30 seems like a steal. It's because it is. Because it is. So make sure also you're paying something more closer to the appropriate price. That being said, we do have one on order and on the way, so we'll be reviewing one. As long as it shows up. I actually got it with the box, so you guys will even get to see it with the box. So I'm interested. Gonna have some fun with that, because we'll do like the comparison videos. I'll probably repaint them, because it's what we do at bootlegs. Mine as well. But like, why not a bootleg Biolante? Or something, because like, I think that would like fly off the shelves if somebody was like willing to like repurpose the mold and toss it out there, because just so people could just like have like a filler until it gets reissued at some point. The issue with that figure is because it's a web exclusive, they can't really just like straight up just give it back to us, so it'd have to come out in some other form. So could be an option. Like, that's when I sort of condone bootlegs. Like, for the most part, I try to avoid them as much as possible unless there's a reason for it. Like, another bootleg I actually have currently on the way, because I want to do a video of it, is the Beast Wars Megatron, the Masterpiece version, because the bootleg's only $100, and I also hear the bootleg has less problems than the Masterpiece. Like, it's not prone to breaking in certain spots. And it's also a different color scheme. So it's not really, think of the best way to say this. It's not taking away what the original masterpiece was. Because the original masterpiece is like show accurate. This one's off-colored. Like, you know what you're buying when you see it. And getting that figure will kind of help me decide if I want to dish out more of the bucks to try and get the legit one. But for me, I thought it'd be like a fun little bootleg to try to get a hold of. Because it's kind of like those X-Plus Depot Reels bootlegs that came out a little bit ago. Like, I thought were fine because of their size and the material. They weren't competing with the regular ones. Because other than that, like the Figma's are the ones I had the biggest gripes with, because they're literally just, at that point, they're trying to just screw you over on money. But if you know what you're looking for and you want to get them for the customizing purposes, different story. Outside of that, I think that's pretty much it for Godzilla news. So we'll move on to probably the thing I think was most exciting that happened this week is the Spawn Kickstarter went up. So if you guys didn't know, Todd McFarlane was planning on putting out a Kickstarter, finally came out. Them remastering the original Spawn action figure. So what it is just more or less not the same Spawn, but it's the same kind of pose and expression that the original one had, but in a larger scale and with modern articulation and stuff, and even just a modern style. And it looks fan-freaking-tastic. Kickstarter is up, so you can go back it. This figure won't be available in stores, so you have to do the Kickstarter, which already going to happen. So just make sure if you want it, go back to Kickstarter. Kickstarter has there's multiple tiers. Essentially what the tiers are is there's 3 versions of the figure. There's the classic, modern, and artist-proof version, which classic is just classic Spawn with the blacks, the reds, pretty much the way the figure was originally. Modern is very black and white for the most part. It's very akin to what we got with the Mortal Kombat 11 Spawn in terms of coloring. And then the artist proof is more or less like the figure not painted at all. So it's like a grayscale, if you will. You can buy them individually, or you can buy them individually with autographs, or the one I backed, you get all 3 of them plus extra weapons and extra heads. And now, because it's gotten so far, you get extra hands, and I think as of this recording, we're almost to where the figures are going to have chains instead of rubber. So that's going to be cool. And pretty much the more it gets back, the more stuff they're adding to it. So I recommend going to back it. The figures individually are $40, $80 with the autograph, and it was $160 for all 3. So it's almost kind of like you get one for free. If you think about it as like, if you were going to buy 2 of them with autographs, the 3rd one's free. If you go that route. To me, it seems worth it. And especially for a figure that isn't going to be available anywhere else outside of that. So even just as like a collecting to possibly sell at some point, definitely a good option. And then I know these are for pre-order on the Japanese sites, but to my understanding, they're pretty much sold out. So I've let you guys know. But SH Figuarts is putting out more Mandalorian figures. There's the Child, which is cute. He's like $30 though for. It's expensive. I pre-ordered it, but he comes with like he can go in the IG. He's got the pouch for the IG-88. He's got his little bed floaty thingy. It's awesome. He's got different expressions. There's also Mandalorian with the armor from the later half of the series, and he gets his jetpack and stuff, and the extra accessories. So I'm pumped for it. But he did sell out, so it might be a little bit hard to find now if you guys didn't know about it beforehand. But hopefully maybe we'll get like a second set of pre-orders that go up. I don't think I've seen it show up on stateside sites, but I could be wrong. Definitely want to go keep an eye on like Big Back Toy Store and stuff like that. Next for Final Fantasy VII fans, we have the PlayArts Kai figures of Cloud, Tifa, Barrett, and I already forgot her name. I guess I'm going to look down to like Aerith. Up for pre-order. They're going to run you in Japan for about $112 for the individuals, which isn't too bad. Like, Square Enix figures are fairly large, got a lot of articulation. Got to worry about QC a little bit on them, I've noticed, but pretty awesome. Like, it definitely greatly depends on how much you like Final Fantasy VII, especially with the remake. Because, you know what would be cool is they made like Final Fantasy VII figures of like the original sprites. Would I buy those? Because Because I did really enjoy Final Fantasy VII. It's really like the only Final Fantasy I've ever really gotten into. These are like some of the ones like I kind of want to get, but I think I'd be more inclined to grab them depending on how much you guys would be interested in them. I would consider it, especially Tifa, because I always really liked her. Oh, my bad, they're 122. I was just going through this, and I'm like, oh, they're actually way more expensive. Also, that I do notice that if you're looking at Amiyami, Tifa's the most searched thing out there currently. For My Hero Academia fans, we have the Revoltech Midoriya from their amazing Yamaguchi line. Looks actually pretty sweet. It's definitely a more stylized looking Midoriya. To me, it looks almost more akin to the comics. But he does come with his like electrical accessories, so you could have him doing the smashes and stuff. He has his like little blips. You can even have him if you really wanted to sit out yourself, like doing like almost like his chanting, if you will, of like him really crunching the stats. Pretty sweet figure. I know they had All Might in development too, so I kind of want to grab this to go with the All Might if they do. Then again, could just get All Might, just get All Might. Because I do already have all the Figmas up for pre-order, which I don't remember we talked about, but Kirishima has a Figma up for pre-order currently as well. Hopped on that. I haven't gotten on the Revoltech yet because their joints concern me. More just like posing than anything. But cool looking enough figure. But I don't know if I like Midoriya enough to really merit buying a bunch of different figures. Like it was the girls, I'd be more inclined to, or All Might. Then for the SH Figure Arts Dragon Ball figures, we have the Capsule 9 bike you can actually pick up right now. Like Bulma's bike that you see, some like the promotional shots and stuff. Kind of want to grab it. It's only like 50, 60 bucks for it too. Because I was looking at that, I'm like, Mando costs like into like the upper 60s to 70 if you want to try to get all of that. Well, there's like entire bike setup for your characters. It's cheaper. Then for Robot Spirits, we have the Ghost in the Shell Chachikoma. The little spider robot is up for pre-order as well. Pretty sweet. Been wanting to try to get the Figma Ghost in the Shell figures. And this could go along with it nicely. And then for you Next Edge fans, for Evangelion, Unit 2 Alpha has a figure up, which is odd looking to say the least. It's definitely a very unique looking mech. Something I could easily pass on, because for the most part, like mech-wise, I want like normal versions of them. And with Robot Spirits actually getting back into releasing some of them, I'm kind of just hoping that they give us more of the ones that we haven't seen at some point. Because I've been thinking, like, I should get the Robot Spirits, but... Then finally for Figma, Call of Duty is going to Figma figures. With Rude getting his own action figure. Kind of neat. I just wanted to bring it up here because we have played Call of Duty on the stream, so I just thought it was kind of interesting that they're making a Call of Duty figure. It's odd. Like, he's an odd choice. Like, I would almost think, like, Captain Price would probably be more sellable. Maybe Soap. I don't know about this guy. But granted, he was from the, I think it was the Black Ops games. Later Black Ops games you could play with him. He was definitely around when I wasn't really super into Call of Duty. So for me it's a pass, but it's kind of like a neat little, like if you want like army builder kind of figures, he could definitely be serviceable. And finally, I just want to end it on this because this popped up in my Facebook feed for figures that were coming up for pre-order. And I wouldn't get this 100% because it's way too expensive. $4.59. Granted, it's a quarter scale statue, so it's huge. But it's Street Fighter V Chun-Li Season Pass. And it's her in a bikini. It's just like, this thing, it's nice looking, I'll give it that. But, just, you know, I'm like, how you doing? But, I don't think my wife would approve of that one. Like, I get to get some figures like that periodically, but they kind of got to stay in the realm of anime. And that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comment section below if we missed any figures in particular. If you guys are super excited for anything and you guys want to see those bootlegs sometime, I'm not going to say the near future. It's probably going to be like mid-May if I'm lucky. Especially with the way things are going on right now. And hope to God nothing happens with the mail service. Because... Because I think the only other things to look forward to coming out here anyways, I know Rain's supposed to be coming off pre-order sometime soon. We had the Figma Darkness. That'll definitely get a video. At least on her own Destroying the Valley video. And outside of that, I think that's about it.
Should you want to come say hi? Right. You want to do the outro? Want to do the outro, Shin? You tell the Rangers help defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button. Subscribe, become a Ranger today. See you guys in the next videos. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you.